Okay, today we're going to make a tag pull-up card. It is a super easy card to make. You can do it in just a few minutes. We're going to use the little Frankenstein guy as the how-to for this one. You can also get the Day of the Dead template. It's available. It takes a little more work to glue all the pieces on, but it's still pretty easy. This one unfortunately won't let me save and share because of the print and cut, but it's there. This card will fit in a 5x7 envelope. You can pull it in, close it up, and mail it perfectly easy. I am Lucine, and you are on my YouTube channel. I also have a blog, lindalucine@blogspot.com, which you are more than welcome to wander over and look at. I have a Facebook group, Cricut Lovers Friendship Group. I would love to see anything you make from my designs or anything you make from your own designs, so please come on over and join. All right, so let's wander on over to the design mat. If you click on the link that's at the top of the comments, that should take you straight to the Cricut design mat for the little Frankenstein guy. I'm also going to put the link for the Day of the Dead there, so you can do whichever one you want. They're also completely editable, so you can, make any kind of card you want out of it. All right, this is what it's going to look like when you open it. This is at 100%. Everything is already sized exactly for a 5x7 card. If you don't like it overlapping like that, just go down to the little bottom corner there, reduce the size to 75%, and then you can highlight that and just move it over. Pretty simple. I'm going to leave it overlapped for when you open it, just because I like everything to show when I have the screen open. All right. You've got this card here. Please do not ungroup or unattach this card. All your little score lines, all your cut lines are attached to that card. If you want to attach it, you're just going to get a great big mess. Now, some of the other things are grouped, like the little Frankenstein dude here. You can ungroup it if you want, but there's not really any reason to. If you want to change the color of something, just click on the group, go over to the layer panel, and you can see it's a darker gray. And everything's there. Click on like the eye here. You want to change that eye to say, I don't know, purple. Just go down, pick the purple, and it will change just that eye to the purple. So you can change everything and still leave it grouped. Now I don't want that eye to be purple, so I'm going to switch it back to blue. Now all the colors at the top line there are the colors that are already in your project. So it's pretty simple to figure out which colors that are there. This design is actually really super easy color-wise. I didn't want to have a whole lot of colors to mess with, so I just used 4 main colors plus the black and the white, and of course the printed cardstock for the card. So you've got the 2 shades of green, the blue and the red, and then the black and white, and that's really the only colors that are there. Now the card itself, which is gray here, you don't actually want to do that in gray. You want to do that in some kind of printed double-sided cardstock, because it will show, both sides are going to show on this. And in fact, if you want to change the red, the shirt and the tag, to a cardstock, that would look pretty cool too, some kind of printed cardstock. It is entirely up to you. All right, now that we've got all our pieces cut, let's move on over to the work table and put our card together. Okay, here we are. All the pieces are cut. Now this card will fit in a 5x7 envelope. So if you have some envelopes, just when you fold it, as long as your pieces that's on the top doesn't go over the top of your pull tab, your card will fit in a 5x7 envelope, and you can send that. You tuck that in. Okay. So we're gonna use this one in our video. If you pulled up the design for the Day of the Dead, you'll just have to put it together. You put the card together the same way. All right, let's do the card first. Now, it's cut like this. If you accidentally cut it upside down and you wanted this to be your outside, you know what? It really doesn't matter. You'll just have to cut and glue it. You'll just have to fold and glue it backwards. All right, so it folds in half, right on the score lines. Then we get the tool here. Put that down, and then it folds at the top of the cutout piece right there, and then it's going to fold in at the center fold, and that's right there, because your piece is going to be pulled up like this. And now we need to glue our folder together so we can get our little piece in there. Now I use, as always, art glitter glue from artglitter.com. Now I don't want to glue a whole lot of this closed because you want to have plenty of room for your card to go in. So I'm just going to glue a little bit. I'm going to start way at the top and I'm going to glue the edges. I'm going to go right down that edge. You don't leave any spots open. I'm going to go around the bottom. If you use double-sided tape, it will probably be a little too thick, but you can try. And I'm going to go ahead and put a band right down the fold in the middle too. This will keep it from coming up. I'm going to fold this closed. Make sure my edges are even. And I'm going to burnish that down everywhere. And that little glue in the corner, see, just keeps that corner, just keeps that a little bit tighter. Okay. Give that, and just make sure that's going to fit in there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. Slide that in the top. Slide it all the way down so that it's even with the bottom edge here. Doesn't go down inside. It just goes even to this edge right here. See there? That's here. All right, once that's there on the even, make sure it's even. Go to the top, make sure it's centered at the top. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and glue this little bottom edge right here to the bottom edge of this right here. So I'm gonna put glue on this. I'm not gonna put glue on this, I'm gonna put the glue on this. Just a small, maybe 1/4 of an inch, not quite. Then I'm going to flatten this out and I'm going to glue that right to the bottom of this pull-out card. Make sure you have folded your pieces before you glue that so it knows where to fold when you pull it up. See? And you see how the other side of the cardstock shows there. All right, now let's decorate. If you're doing a different, one of the decorations, the only thing you need to know is that your pull top decoration goes here. When you've decided how high up you want this to go, you may want it to go all the way up. You may want it to go halfway. You may want it to go just up a little bit. This is what these bars are for. You probably don't actually need the bars, but if you find that your card doesn't want to stay open, you can glue your bars right here where you want the card to stay open so the card doesn't go back in unless you want it to. All right, I'm actually not going to put the bars on right now. All right, my spooky will go up here. I already put my spooky together. And I'm also going to put the Happy Halloween inside on the card here. That goes there. So I'm going to glue that in. I already put my 2 pieces together. Put the letters on top. So I'm going to center that right there. And I'm going to glue that on here. Right at the top. All right. Once you have your top and your bottom piece glued in, we're going to glue the outside in. So we're going to go ahead and close that. Okay. Now when you're gluing your piece, well, let's glue them together real quick. All right, I've got my black background. I've already got my light green glued onto my dark green piece here. That's just the head that goes on the back so that the scars are a different green. And I'm going to glue my green body onto my black. A little bit of a shadow showing there, that's okay. I'm going to put my eyes together. Doesn't really matter how you do that. Just wherever you want them. If you want it to look exactly like the picture, just look at the picture. I never worry about it. Okay, then you put his eyes where you want them. I think I'll make his eye go down this way. Maybe have him looking off to the side, like that. Okay. And in his clothes, I get his blue jeans and his boots. And he's got a red shirt to match the red pull card. And I'm going to put the glue on this so I don't get the shirt. Put the glue on the wrong side of the shirt. Oh, a little bit of his belly shows. That's kind of cool. All right. Now, when you glue your piece onto your card, make sure you don't get any glue on this top half. You're only going to glue your piece onto the bottom half. So put it here, all the way at the bottom. See where you're going to need the glue. It's going to look like it stops right about the arm. Then put glue just below that, everywhere. Nice, because you're going to, since you're only gluing half of it on, you want to make sure you get plenty of glue on this part that is going to get glued on. Then you lay that down, center it. And it's okay if it goes off the sides here. That's not going to matter, but you definitely don't want it going above the little round thing at the top here, the tab. You don't want anything pushed up past the tab. All right, so we're going to glue that down, and when we pull the tab, it pops right up, like so. And you've got your little message in the back, you've got your message in the front, and it'll sit there just like that on the table. Now, for your pull tab, if you want to, you can take some ribbon, fold it double, put the double end through, grab the other piece here, and just pull, and then trim to size, and you'll have a nice little pull tab. And again, that will fit in our envelope. Enjoy. Oh, next time we're going to make a pop-up. Thanks a bunch for watching. I hope to see you again next time when we make the diamond pop-up card. And again, I am Lucine. You can catch my stuff at lindalucine@blogspot.com. This is my YouTube channel, Lucine Smith. Facebook, Cricut Lovers Friendship Group, or you're welcome to email me, or you can text me on Facebook. Bye.